And we were pretty much in the same position with the rear, right up until this happened. So our brake pipe, literally our pipe at the top there, is completely holed through, completely rotted. No other words or explanation for it. So I've ordered new brake pipes, so that should be coming through. I've also ordered a new connection on this complete section here, which will connect up to the brake caliper. I'd ordered new brake calipers, so the brake calipers were here ready to go on, but with that brake pipe it was completely pointless continuing and trying to move any further forward. With all the back end looking nice, it pretty much just ruined what I'd got planned. So my job now is to get that brake pipe removed. We're going to get the calipers removed, we're going to paint the calipers, we're going to get those back on there. Once that brake pipe then comes through, we'll get that fitted. The calipers, as I say, we're going to get those painted up, looking nice. We've then got our lovely exhaust to fit on, and that's going to be the final piece of the puzzle. But for all of that to happen, we've got to get our brake pipes disconnected and try and figure out a plan of how to remove these and then how to get the new one in. So that's our first job. So I'm pretty sure that this pipe is going to end up just completely breaking, as it is completely rotted. I might just remove this little plastic cover, which is going to make life a lot easier for me to actually access everything in here, and hopefully be able to remove one good brake pipe, which I'm hoping is a good brake pipe, because this is going from the back here all the way to the front, so we need this to be in good condition. Now this corner actually also needs to come out, because we need to fix our rot in this corner. So hopefully we can now get onto this pipe. And then the plan is that we've got a new hole carrier here, new pipe that's going to go from this side to the other side, and a new flexi hose as well, as I just wasn't so happy with the connections here. So I'm hoping, as I say, this is our main pipe going from the front of the car. I'm just hoping that this is going to undo, and if it doesn't, we might be in trouble. So far it's not looking good. Oh, that might have been good. So I'm hoping that that hasn't just crinked the pipe, but it is undone. So what I've got to be careful of now is that it's not actually spinning on the pipe, and then also that there's no rust or damage on this brake pipe that's going to create more of an issue. So I've just got to be very, very gentle with it. So I have got to proceed with extreme caution here. As I'm trying to undo this pipe, you can see the whole pipe is actually flexing rather than the nut turning on the pipe. And oh, there we go. If I can get it just turning on that pipe like that, that's good. So currently I've not undone the brake reservoir, so we're going to have brake fluid in here, but I've already lost so much brake fluid out of this top one that it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. So I've just got to be careful when the brake fluid comes out of this where it's going, and then I just want to clean this nut up as I'm undoing it. while it's still got a couple of threads on. If I can keep it in the best possible condition, give me the best possible chance to reuse this when it goes back in on the new fitting. Just going to get some cardboard now to put underneath of here, so any brake fluid, it's going to land on the cardboard and not destroy all the paint on the lift, etc. So hopefully that is free. So I do need to just now get that out of the way so that I can mess about with these. There we go. Just put that back there. So the next job then is this pipe. As I say, if I clean this pipe up slightly, is completely rusted, rotten and destroyed. So to save time, that can just be cut. So that's disconnected. I've now got to just try and undo these nuts. And then the brake caliper is potentially going to fall on the floor. So we now need to get the bracket for the caliper off of the old caliper. Oh. Try and get that moving. Then undoes. What should then allow that to come free. It should just slide out of the other one, and then we can clean this all up. And then out comes the brake pipe from the opposite side. So over on the other side, the brake pipe literally just attaches into this pipe, and hopefully I've got a new one of these pipes coming, so I don't need to mess about. There's a little circlip sort of type clip that holds the pipe in, so when that's in place, this fits in and locks the pipe into place, so I need to keep that safe. So we're just waiting for paint to dry. Finally, the brake pipe has arrived, so I can get that in there. That means that I can put then the under brace bar in place, get the exhaust into place, and then all I'm waiting for is the two flexes and the connector from this offside back corner. Just trying to get the brake pipe into place that can then feed through the other side. I don't know whether you can see on the camera. So yeah, that can just feed through to the other side, and then that'll be able to connect up, push back through, and then over on the opposite side we've got another connector, and the pipe has to do just a bit of a funny shape over on this side. It's literally new pipe, and this section here should hopefully allow me to get it moving. So let's get these parts back on. So MX-5 rear brakes, we've undone the little nut at the back, we've undone that, and then that will allow the piston to go in. We're now going to fit the carriage. I've undone the 10mm nut at the back, so that's nice and loose. Caliper can now go back in and in theory just drop on. So that's the difference with undoing the piston. So that comes out nice and easy. Bottom nut now just tightens up, and that's your brakes done. Final wheel going on, and going to be first time to hear that new exhaust as well. The exhaust isn't fully perfect, and it's not buttoned up fully, so it might be blowing on the back box, but it'll give us an idea to what it actually sounds like. So a bit of a service next, bit of rust repair then, and then we'll try and get the paintwork looking as best as possible. But obviously interior stuff to do, punch stuff to do, and then there's some knocking on that suspension, so we need to investigate why that's doing that and what's going on with that. That's yeah, interesting. Mazda build, about as far as I can go. I've done a little bit more on the rust. All the rust is all cleaned up, and we're just waiting for a protective coating to go on there that sort of turns the rust into a solid state, but it also then locks the metal away so that it can't rust in the future, so it shouldn't create any more issues there in the future. Then pretty much all cut out, ready to put the complete panel in there. Started to now strip the interior out, so we can give the interior a good clean and then just a service, and that is hopefully, once this bit of rust and there's a little bit on the other side is done, we can get it in for MOT. We've got the brakes to bleed, that might be coming up next time, and hopefully we're not a million miles away. It's more just sort of getting everything done, finished to the way that we want then, and usable. Big smile. I got real, the day that we sort of finish off the brakes, I got really peed off with it, and I just wanted it to be finished and done, and I'd had enough of it, and actually taking it for a little spin made it all worthwhile. So it did put a big smile on my face. So hopefully more smiles to come with a little Mazda. We'll get that then to a point where it's on the road for the first time in 14 years and actually get some enjoyment out of it, and rather than being stuck in here in the workshop trying to fix the bloody thing. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. It might be a while now till the next one comes. It might be that we do the bit of rust repair as a separate video, something like that, and the service, so look out for those. And hopefully some more projects coming up soon. So if you've liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. It's going to be something different completely. So make sure you've hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.